What's going on, my friend? We just entered into Q4 of 2023. Oh my goodness, can you believe the year is almost over? What does that mean for you? It means that Anthony put together a super exhaustive analytical Q3 market update for you. Something I need to make sure we always point out is I'm always going to focus on Benton County for these market updates. Bringing in Washington County, it's very similar, a little bit different, but I'm going to focus on Benton County. And one thing I always want to make sure that you understand is new construction and existing construction. There is so much new construction. I'll get into the numbers of that here later in the video, but new construction is such a piece to our market that it's important I break that out for you. So if this is the first time you're watching this, why, Anthony, why are you talking so much about new construction and price per square foot? Price per square foot is never the end all be all, my friends. I hate that conversation, but so many people talk about price per square foot. To give you an understanding, that's helps us have a conversation together, helps us have a baseline to be able to understand where things were and then where they are going. Looking back all the way to 2019, this first chart that you're going to look at shows that there were 1,854 homes that sold in 19, 2,148 homes that sold in 20, 2,162 homes that sold in 21. In 2022, there were 1,882 homes that had sold in Q3. And this year, there were only 1,699 homes that sold in Q3. So as mentioned in last quarter's market update, home sales are going down, but home prices are still going up, my friend. Let's go back and look to a very comparative chart in regards to price per square foot, all the way back from 19 to where we are today in regards to Q3. In 19, price per square foot on new construction, again, new construction only, was $128 a square. In 20, there was $136 a square. 21 was $155, 22 was $193, and in Q3 of 2023 here, our price per square foot was $195 a square foot. So you can see that even though home sales are down, the home prices are still continuing to go up. I could tell you all about existing homes as well, but I say this to say this. I was having a conversation the other day and someone said, Anthony, why is existing homes more expensive than new construction? Well, my friend, it wasn't always that way, but it's very much that way nowadays here in Northwest Arkansas. Now, granted, house per house, yes, but as far as averages in regards to all of the new construction versus all of the existing homes, price per square foot on new construction is less than our existing homes. I tend to believe because there is a lot of existing homes that are sold in the upper registers, the 7 figures and above are existing homes, not building too many of those 7-figure and above homes. And if they are, they're not building them, then selling them right away. We have to always mention supply and demand. Maybe you've seen some of my other videos and know that there are 36 net people moving to Northwest Arkansas every single day. And based on the numbers that we just saw, the amount of sales that Q3 saw this year versus even all the way back to 2019, there were less homes sold this quarter versus 2019 when not as many people were moving here at that time. So supply and demand are going to continue to drive prices up in our marketplace. You may be coming from a different market where people are leaving in droves. They're leaving pain, coming to the pleasure of a lower cost of living. And that's what's happening in your market. So that might be a little bit different, maybe more of a buyer's market versus here. It's very much a seller's market, my friend. This last chart that I want to show you is actually pretty interesting in my opinion. It's showing you how much of the total sales in previous quarters were new construction. Let's take a look real quick. 2019, 21.8% was new construction. In 2020, it was 21.3. In 2021, it was 20.6. And in 2022, it jumped up to 27.3% of total home sales was new construction. Q3 of 2023. Look at this, my friends. 42.3% of the homes sold in Q3 of 2023 were new construction. Talk about a significant jump. And then compile that with less total homes sold, lets you know that the builders are trying to keep up with the amount of demand that's coming into a market. And it also tells me that people that are living in their current home aren't moving as often either. They're staying put. Maybe they're having a hard time justifying that higher interest rate. Not a lender. Now that we've looked at years past, let's look now into 2023 and only look back to Q2 of 2023 and now look at Q2 versus Q3 to kind of give you a bridge between those two quarters. In Q2, we saw a total of 1,791 homes sale. In Q3, as mentioned earlier, it was 1,699. So Q3, less homes have sold than in Q2. As far as new construction, Q2 this year, we saw around 40% of the homes sold were new construction. And here in Q3, as mentioned just a moment ago, is 42.3%. That's a large jump between quarters. Even my sales in Q2 weren't as many new homes that closed out as there were in Q3. Days on market in Q2 was a total days on market of new construction was 152 days. Q3 was 127 days. Now we're going to get into a minute the difference between days on market and days pending to help you understand how many days it is from list to contract. That's what we're going to bring in here in a moment. Yet again, new construction is getting 99.8% to list price. So if new construction is in your future and you want that new home smell, don't be surprised if the builder does not budge on their list price. In fact, some builders might actually be raising the prices, and I'll get to that when we talk about where our current listings are. Now that we've had a chance to talk about way back from 2019 to sales of what happened in Q2, now in Q3, let's talk about homes that are pending. This is kind of that waffling in between of what's sold and what's active to let us know where the market is currently trading. In regards to existing homes, there are 353 homes pending to close for existing and 495 that are pending to close for new construction. So in our quarter, 848 homes that are pending to close. Existing homes are a 3-bed, 3-bath, 2193 square feet with about 1.59 acres are selling on average $218 a square foot. What, Anthony? $218 a square foot? You just told me that new construction just sold for $195. I know, my friend. New construction does not keeping up with existing home sale prices. Average days on market for the homes that are pending to close for existing homes is 42, and the homes that are getting ready to close for new construction that are pending have been on the market for 31 days. The existing home average pending price is $497,771, and the average home that is new construction pending to close is $417,294. and at $200 a square foot. So as mentioned earlier, new construction at $200 a square foot, existing homes at $218 a square foot again. I'll let you know that in Q2, 45.2% of the homes were new construction. This quarter, listen to this, 58.4% of the homes that are pending to close are new construction. Again, so much more of a bottleneck with that new construction. Our market is really going into people that aren't selling their existing home and new construction builders that are trying to keep up with the demand that's coming to our area. All right, Anthony, cut to the chase. What is the market looking like right now in Benton County? Well, my friend, as of the shooting of this video, there are 1,104 homes for sale. What? So if we look back to how many homes sold in Q3, that's 1,699, that tells us the 1,104 homes, if they stopped listing homes today, we're gonna sell out of all of our inventory in less than 2.5 months. That's a seller's market, my friend. Of those 1,104 homes, 498 are new construction and 616 are existing homes. That means that 45%, again, a high number, like we saw in the pendings and solds of Q2 and Q3, that new construction is starting to dominate what homes are available and what homes are selling in our market. New construction homes are 90 days on market and existing homes are 73 days on market on average. The average new construction home that's listed right now is averaging out at $475,000. And the average existing home that's listed right now for sale is averaging at $724,151. Again, I believe because new construction, they're not building a large majority of the 7-figure plus homes. They're building a lot of the maybe between your 300 and 700,000. 300 and 700,000 seems to be a very good sweet spot in our market for entry-level buyers, move up, move down buyers. That's a good sweet spot in our market. Very competitive price point. You may be interested to know, we're going into Q4. It's the last ditch effort for people to sell their homes before the end of the year, maybe because of a tax reason, maybe because they changed school districts, maybe because they got a job transfer. So you could be interested to know, I picked this apart in last quarter's update, is homes are appreciating still. Yes, builders are not only lowering their prices, but they're also raising their prices. And the reason why is because homes are appraising for higher and the builder wants to maintain their level of profitability. So you'd be interested to know that there were 88 of those 498. Again, let me remind you, there were 498 new construction and 88 of those had a price reduction and 98 of those had a price raise. As far as existing homes, of those 616 available homes, this is a shocking number for me. 46%, 284 of those existing homes have had a price reduction. So you might be saying, hey, maybe this is the right time for me to buy a home. Reach out to your local realtor. And for you folks that love the price per square foot conversation, I'll let you know that the existing homes that are available for sale right now are coming in at $266 a square foot. Wait, what? Yeah, there's some homes out there, my friends, that are on lakes, or they're on multiple acres, or perhaps they are in the 7-figure range because they're just a gorgeous home in a wonderful exclusive neighborhood. $266 a square foot. Try that on for size. So when you see some listings that are $200 a square foot, don't have such a hard time, okay? And new construction's coming in at $211 a square foot. Maybe that's why they're sitting a little bit longer on the market. It's always my pleasure to put this information together for you, my friend, because I know it's helpful when the time comes for either you to sell or to buy. Regardless, now you know a little bit more about what life is like in and around Bentonville. Thanks for watching.